had a good work week, man. Good positive work week. Um, it's been hot as hell here the last few days, man. And I've been crushing it out on AC work at work. As those of you don't know, I work for Sears Home Service, so I work on heat and air conditioning for them. They still have a heat and air condition repair and a appliance repair division. They don't have any more buildings. A lot of people are like, man, I thought Sears went out of business, but all their buildings and stuff have been shut down. Lowe's has a Craftsman line of tools now, so they pretty much passed them on to those. They pretty much passed them on to them. So, but yeah, we still do HVAC repair and appliance repair. So, hey, Craig, what's up, man? How you doing? So basically, what I'm doing today is putting the powder coated intake manifold on my '86 Escort GT. I didn't have time to do it before the car show in Carlisle this past weekend. Which, speaking of that, man, we had a really good time at Carlisle this past weekend. Man, had a good time. We got down there on Thursday evening, and Friday and Saturday went to the go kart track. Had a great time, and then went to the car show Friday. Had a blast. So it's always a good time, in Pennsylvania for that Ford National Show. I think they I want to say they topped over 3,000 cars this time. So yeah, it's like they break their record every time, every year with the car count. So yeah, they had a huge turnout. So it rained a little bit at the end of Saturday, at the end of the car show on Saturday, which we had already cleaned up. But like literally, we got lucky because we had cleaned up like right. We were starting to clean up like right when the rain was coming in. So we got lucky to hear him get everything cleaned up and move on up out of there. And then we did the parade, which yeah, we did the parade and everything. So I got videos and stuff that I watched. Like I walked around some of the cars, like people that were in our parade group. I walked around the cars and stuff. There's a few escorts and all. So, but they had some pretty cool stuff out there, man. Like literally, it's really good time. So if you ever can make a Ford Nationals car show in Carlisle, PA, man, it's well worth it. A lot of people come from a long distance. I got a buddy that drives from Chicago. That's 9 hours. So yeah, he he loves it, man. We have a good time. So yeah, I'm still hurting for the go karts, man. We had a good track. My leg is still sore from being in that damn go kart. I haven't been in a go kart since my little girl was little, and we used to go all the time. So yeah, I didn't. Someone looking for houses in VA. You trying to move back? But yeah, man. But yeah, we had a great time, dude. A great time. The go karts were just off the chain. Like I said, I ain't been in a go kart since Lexi was young, and we used to have a blast doing that. I'm telling you, man, we had so much fun. And I ain't gonna lie to you, it took me way back getting in that go kart, dude. And I was like, oh man, this is great. You know what I mean? So yeah, dude, like we had a blast. But everybody is still hurting from this past Friday and Saturday. No, yeah, Friday, yeah, this past Friday and Saturday, everybody's still beat up. So, but yeah, just get ready to put this intake manifold on my car, and I figured I'd jump on and talk to you guys for a little bit, let y'all hang out while we'll work on this car and rock out this intake manifold real quick. So, damn, Craig, you moving back, man? What's up? What's changing? What's changing your mind? You was loving Florida. What happened? Yeah, let me uncover this bad. Well, see, I still got it covered up, man. Still got it covered up. So let me uncover this bad boy so we can get ready to work on this thing, man. Yeah. I think, hey, Craig, we got some of your weather here now, man. It's pretty smoky here. It's toasty here, man. Ugh. Oh. Whew. All right. This thing. Ugh. Oh. Ugh. Whew. Look, water spots on my stuff? Probably. Look like it. Oh, get this show rolling. Get my fender. Actually, where is that cloth I had? Ugh. Whew. Need better schools and health care. People here suck. Damn, dog. I'm sorry to hear that, man. It's almost like it's hard to find. It's hard to find anything good anywhere else anymore, man. Like, sucks. The heck? Strange. What's going on here? Now my hatch is not latching all the way. Oh. Oh. Do 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 do. Hope that fan ain't too much for y'all. Take this daggone handshake off. Man, it's a little warm. You know what I mean? A little warm. All right. Where am I going to start first? I don't even know. All righty. All righty. What in the world are they putting a sensor right there? All right, so I'm gonna take this boot off. How about that? Hey, Craig, you had any luck with the search, man? I mean, y'all come across anything yet? Oh. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Seems like they're trying to do that everywhere except for where places are not letting them do it. I know some like rural areas cut that shit off. They're not letting anybody build any more shit because like just like you said, it's too much, man. Like, damn, what are y'all trying to do here? That's just like, how much shit do we need to build? You know? Like literally, how much stuff do we need to fucking build? Like seriously. Right. We just keep cramming more and more stuff. And you can't, just makes it hard to live, man. That's why you want to move to the country, but damn, like they're trying to make the country like the city now, and people really don't want to. People really don't want to buy no house, like that, and then they keep adding on and building on, and then taxes go up, cost of living, all that shit, man. It's crazy. Uh, what happened to that stuff, Okay, get that off. That loose, damn. This freaking intake is posted, bracketed everywhere. Gosh, why do they have to do all that? Is this really necessary to bracket this thing like this? Like, really? Yeah. Bracket thing pretty good. Let's see if I can't push that wire down and just unbolt it like that. Yeah, I'll have to do it like that, I guess. All right. Guess they figured they had to bracket it some kind of way. Why not do it that way? All right. All right. I don't have to move all that crap out the way, I don't think. Do I? Will it make it easier? Let's see. That's a cable in it. Yeah. That's a cable. Oh. Bang. Ain't this a pain in the beaner? Can you see it? He's trying to take this bad boy just like this. All right. Oh. Yeah, that's crazy. Building all that stuff for what, man? Like, what's the purpose of keep building all that stuff? Building. You ain't gonna have no room to do nothing. It's crazy. Sorry about the noise, y'all. Trying to get an extension up out of here. Oh. What the heck? Put that big ass bolt right there for. I don't think those bolts are supposed to be that big. I do not think they're supposed to be that huge. You ain't got no project to work on, Craig? You all out of projects? How's that? 12, 11 millimeter? Huh. Wait a second. Oh no. Yeah. That's the wrong freaking bolt. Imagine that. See? I think these big bolts are supposed to be in here like this. It's supposed to be 10 mil bolts. Who in the world put these big monsters in here? Let me put some over this intake here. What can I put over it? One of these tiles over it. How about that? So I'm gonna lean on it and work. Oh. I swear, I don't think this thing is supposed to have these huge bolts. I do not think they're supposed to have these big bolts. Don't even know if I got any bolts. Swap those out. Probably don't. Why in the world they put these big old bolts in here like that? Unless they did a little something different, you know what I mean? That's what I thought. This pops off. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm gonna break nothing, that's for sure. Take the bolts loose down there, I think. Let me see. I'm pulling that off. Okay, I got you, Craig. I understand. Sometimes that's how we feel that way, man. You know, be tired and just don't feel like doing nothing. I get it. I get it, my man. I surely get it. Got a freaking cart. Let's put all those tools in this cart right here. How about that? All right. So we don't lose nothing. Nothing gets damaged, scratched, none of that. All right. Now, I know how you feel, dog. Well, sometimes you just don't feel like doing nothing. Okay. Got the body's off. Brum brum. Throttle body off. Brum brum brum. Didn't I buy? Thought I bought a scraper for the shop. Oh yeah, I did. Right here. All right, bro. Thanks for stopping in, Craig. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. Hope you can find you some energy to want to work on some of your projects, man. I don't like to see you bummed out, man. You got me. Look, you got me entertaining everybody with projects now. You got to take back over, man. We need you to take back over, Craig. Oh, it's not even in there. What was a freaking noise? Because that tube just fell out. Oh, you look at that. EGR tube just broke and came right out on its own. Oh, that's crazy. Look at that. That thing was just, now I know what that freaking noise was driving down the road. I guarantee you this is what the noise was. And I was in Carlisle and I kept hearing a rattle, right? And I said, man, what is that rattling noise? And I think I found out what it is. Daggone EGR tube and broke off. But luckily the other one's been, I blocked that other one off. So yeah, it's the EGR tube, ladies and gentlemen. And this probably went car anyways. It's coming. I've already like made a little, me and my brother Tyrone, we already made a block off kit for it. So I'm just gonna put the block off kit on it and bye tube. Now I just gotta plug the exhaust, the hole that it came off of underneath the bottom. I think. Yeah, I think I gotta get up in there and plug the hole off, but yeah. Work's done. Don't need that anymore, huh? Yeah, that's probably what that freaking noise was the whole time he driving. I didn't have no clue what it was. But now I think I got a good idea of what the heck it was. And it was that. That's okay. All right. take brackets off. Okay. Give me a short 10 millimeter. Oh. I'm glad I was covered up there, because that would have been nasty. That would have been awful there for sure. Glad that was covered. That's why I put this here. And I'm so glad I put this here. That would have been an ugly scratch. Probably would have cried right here on live with y'all. Oh. Bracket off there. Okay. Bracket. I'm gonna take this bracket loose. Take all those bolts out. 1, 2. That bolt right there. One. I think you got one on the back side there. It's 2. Yep. 3, 4, 5. And then this bad boy should come right up. Okay. Brackets. And now I need, I think that's a 13 there. What's going on, everybody? I'm just working on the old Escort here. Oh. Oh. All right. Oh, shit. Might want to get the big boy. Oh. All right. Move that out the way. Move that out the way. All right, we got 5 10 millimeters. Whew. 5 10 millimeters. Take these out best. All right. Nope. 6-inch. Jesus. Good God. A little rough for it's in there, bolt. All right. Huh? one. What the heck? Oh no! Oh, I knew that was gonna happen sooner or later. It's all good though. It happens. All part of working on cars. Occasionally you'll have something fall underneath the car. Yeah, I just gotta find it. Man, way up under there. Oh. Oh. All right, I got it. A few ugga duggas. We finally got our hands on it. What the heck? Is it not biting? What? Let me try to put another extension on here. Yeah, that should do it. Let's hope so. Nope. Dang. I'm not grabbing good. Oh, shit. Oh, come on, dude. Don't tell me it's not going to come off. The hell? Really? Can't be serious. There we go. Maybe I'll spray some WD. Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spray some WD-40 on these, so we don't have no issues. That was a warning shot for sure. That was a warning shot for sure. Oh gosh. Clean these up for sure before I put them back on. Yeah, put some WD-40 on this stuff. What's up? What's up? Or oil penetrant, or whatever it is I have. Better than pulling them out dry. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm gonna have to do a swivel for these two in the back. All right. Damn. So. Hit that thing again with some lube. It's in here to break that bracket loose on top. Hit it with the lube. Oh. All right. Okay. Woo! All right. Definitely gotta clean them bolts off. Let me get this bad boy off. Oh. Put this microphone up a little higher. Bolts off here. Yeah. Okay, stripped? No way. It's not stripped, I just can't get on it like I need to. Uh-oh. Oh, that was for the throttle body. And I moved it. I don't know why I did that, but it's okay. All right. I might reroute that anyways. You can come up there. Come on. It's not allowing me to get on here square. Come on. Oh, come on, bro. Mm-hmm. Bro, what the hell? Oh, God. The 10 millimeter just wore out, probably. Y'all get to watch me struggle with this bad boy. I don't know why these bolts are just so hard to come off. Probably because I need a good 10mm to bite it. There we go. All right, last but not leaster. One more bolt, y'all. These bolts, man, they're coming out of this aluminum intake manifold. I definitely got to clean those up. Definitely got to clean them up before we go back in, for sure. All right, y'all, last but not least, pray for me. This bad boy has been a little bit feisty on these bolts. There we go. Break it loose, break it, 1-9. Just needed a good biting 10. Wait a second. You're uncovered. Why are you uncovered? You covered. Ooh. Yeah, we definitely gotta do something with that. All the bolts out. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. They all gone. Pop that up. Should come right on off now. Whew. Should come right on off. Come right up on off there. Let me loosen this bolt real quick. What the heck? Oh, it's already loose. Okay. Loose stuff on this car that ain't supposed to be loose. Kind of glad I'm going through it like this. Valve cover bolts was loose. All right, something else is holding this bad boy. I don't know what. There you go. No, it's just down that good. Ooh. Ha! Oh, I'm turning the light off y'all's face. We got it off, ladies and gentlemen. The old one is off. Now for the new. For the new one, for the newbie. Ah. Yeah, look. Oh, I want to show y'all this real quick. Yeah, old trusty EGR tube. Oh, you know, this is supposed to be in there like so. Well, that was not attached anymore. And that bad boy's just laying in the engine bay. But yeah, it's off. It's off. It's off. It's off. So, when you're taking these intake manifolds off, they sell a gasket kit at AutoZone. If you need a gasket kit, want to get it local, AutoZone carries it. You got to get it'll come with an upper and lower intake manifold gasket with the throttle body, and I believe the IAC intake idle air control. It comes with all that. So yeah, if you go to AutoZone and you order a kit, you have to order the upper and lower intake. And then, like I said, it'll come with both upper and lower intake, which in this case, I don't need to take the lower intake off because I'm just changing the upper plenum. And you just put the new upper plenum gasket on, your new throttle body gasket, back at it. I've actually eliminated the EGR valve here, and I've eliminated the EGR valve nut. I have this nut with a plug in the end, so it doesn't leak any air or anything. So if you're wondering about that kit I was just telling you about, it's right here. That's the kit number right there, MS93255. And that's the intake gasket kit with the throttle body. See in there? Got your throttle body. You got your upper and lower plenum. And then what is that gasket I'm guessing is for? Well, I guess that would, no, that can't be for the EGR. So I don't even know what that gasket would be for. I'm not even sure what that would be for. That might could be something universal. But yeah, again, let me look in here because I didn't see nothing with that flange, that type flange on it. I didn't see anything with that type of flange on it. So nope, I surely didn't. I didn't see anything. That flange on it. Weird. No, I did not see nothing, fellas, peoples. Unless it goes. Wait a minute. Hold on. I found out where it go. All right, so there's a bracket on the back side of the intake manifold. It's this bracket that helps support the intake manifold. It's the gasket right here. This actually blocks off. It bolts to the back of the camshaft, bolts to the back of the cylinder head. Right there on a newer CVH where an actual cam sensor would go. But yeah, so there's a gasket that goes here, so you got to put that gasket on there before you bolt this back up. So I'll show you all where that goes real quick for those that do not know. All right, so let's flip y'all around. That's where that oops. Let's see. I can do y'all like this. All right, right there on the back of the cylinder head. Can y'all see that? That is where. Let me take this and do this. All right, yeah, that's the back of the cylinder head. That's where that 2-bolt flange, that 2-bolt gasket will go. That flange gasket will go right there. And it's to put a gasket around that bracket that bolts to the intake manifold to help support the upper plenum. And as you can see, I got the intakes off. I'm getting ready to put the new one on here. I'll wipe that down back there. And then stick the new gasket on, and then put the new gasket right there. And then we're going to rock and roll. Sir. But yeah, that's where that gasket belongs. I was like, wait a second. Why is that gasket there? You learn something new every day. But actually, on the 91 through 96, and actually 97 through 2002, that same spot, that's where a cam sensor goes. It has a cam sensor that goes right there, so that cam sensor bolts right into place. The cam sensor is about, I don't know, 3-4 inches long, and it's got an O-ring on the end. So once you get close to the inside of that cylinder head, it pops in place, and then it has an O-ring that pretty much seals it off from oil coming out and stuff like that. So yep, that's that. That is that. Cool. Intake is off. Wipe that down so I can set that new plenum back there. But before I do that, I need to really need to, while I do that, I really need to clean those bolts. Those bolts are disgusting. Bolts are fucking awful. Bolts are awful, awful, awful. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Glad I was able to get these bolts off. I have to do something with these here. Oh. Mm-hmm. All righty. Do an extra little cleaner on the back side here. Oh. And like somebody put a Loctite on them bolts. I don't know why they would do that. Like tight on the intake manifold bolts. They need to be that damn tight. That's why I had a hard time with them. That explains everything. That explains everything. That's why I was having a hard time with them bolts. They were freaking Loctited. Well, they'll be Loctited going back, that's for sure. There's no need for them to be Loctited. No need for Loctite. All right. Alrighty then. Okay. Go put that on now. Whew. A little toasty up in here. Night. All right. Clean these bolts off. Woo. All right. These freaking bolts cleaned off real quick. They're pretty nasty. Oh, yeah, a little word of advice, man. When you're pulling stuff apart and you got bolts that look like this, you got stuff in the threads, you know, like this crap here. Just take a little bit of time, man, and take a wire. You know, I got a bench grinder with a wire wheel brush on it, and I just clean the threads real good before I put them back in. Because if you don't, they're gonna become a problem, you know, down the road. So I just clean them up real nice, and then I hit them with some like either WD-40 or, you know, this you know, lubricant, you know, silicone lubricant stuff, just to give the bolts a little bit of lubrication, you know, when you install them. Whew. All right, all that stuff over here. Grab my safety glasses, safety first. And I guess I'll bring y'all over here while I clean up some bolts real quick. I'll be making fun of my safety glasses, man. Be making fun of my safety glasses, man. Don't me making fun of my safety glasses. Safety first. I need y'all to help me teach Craig safety first. Craig just don't know, you know, he don't know how to he doesn't know how to do safety first, you know what I mean? See? Nice and clean threads, man. That's what you want. Nice clean threads. Especially when you're going back together with something. You don't want to cause hold on. Make sure I got my mic on. You don't want to cause no issues, man, when you put the stuff back together, you know? Whoop. All right. The bolts cleaned up now. All right. Those are ready to go back in. Okay. Yeah, this is one reason why I tell people always safety glasses when you're using this wire wheel here. Wait for it to stop spinning. Now you see those little bristles? Show you something. Look at my shirt right there. Where is it? There. See that thing? See that bristle right there? I'm trying to get the color. You see the bristle in my shirt right there. And you know, these little things, they fly off and they'll stick in your sweater, your shirt, and they'll go in your eye too if you don't have the proper safety glasses on. And they stick everywhere. So that's why I preach, man, safety first. I was a safety consultant, man, on a construction site for a few years. So I did construction work for like 15 years, 16 years. So I've seen some fucked up shit happen on the job. So yeah, definitely wouldn't wish that on nobody. So that's why I always tell people, safety first, man. Safety first. Not last, but first. So I gotta put this gasket on here. I just put Permatex on there. So that's definitely been a part. All right. Yep, that's definitely been a part. Somebody has had this off. Yep. All right. Don't need nothing. Just need the bolts off of that, screws, whatever. Oh. All right. Bring y'all back over here because I gotta clean this up now. Get that crap off of this bracket so I can have a nice clean surface. Clean the old gasket off. There you go. There's a bristle right there. Look how long that thing is. Look at that. Man, if that thing was to go in your eye, anywhere in your face, man, that would hurt. All right. Huge. All right. So we need to put a cover, a nipple over that since we're not having that. Nurple. I need a nurple, y'all. A nurple. Yeah, nipple. I like nipples. Y'all like nipples? Unfortunately, that's not the kind of nipples I'm talking about right now, though. A nipple to cover up this vacuum line. Thought about it. There you go. Boom. Yep. Perfect. And start blocking off vacuum lines, especially ones that ain't being used, you know? Especially the ones that are not going to be used. Don't want no vacuum leaks. They are no fun. Vacuum leaks are no fun. All right. Oh. All right. Put some lubrication on this. I can get that on the throttle body. Ooh-wee. Had a long day today, y'all. Actually, it's been a long week, really. I don't even lie to y'all. Whoa. I'm gonna squirt back. Expect for it to explode like that. It's built up. Sorry for the shaky. Sorry for the shaky. Bam. Had to block off one of the little vacuum nipples because one of those is for the EGR vacuum signal. So of course I had to block that off because that's open. So that would actually cause a vacuum leak. But this one actually goes to the what is it? The fuel pressure regulator, I believe. Yeah, that goes to the FPR, fuel pressure regulator. But this one was going to the EGR, so we had to block him off since the EGR will no longer be used. So yes. Wipe off the back of this throttle body. So we install it, it'll be fresh and ready to go. All right. Oh yeah. That's with the grinder real quick. Be right back, y'all. Yep. Yes, sir. to unbolt this. Oh. These two nuts need to come off. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me, man. Hope I ain't boring nobody. I'm just working on my car. All right. 15 maybe? Probably so. Yep. $13. That's probably a 13. There we go. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Make sure this bad boy's gonna work. Ah, not drilled out enough. Dag on it. It's all right, we can't. Ain't nothing we can't fix. Oh. Ain't nothing we can't fix. Ain't nothing we can't fix, fellas. Ladies and gents. Gotta do a little bit of drilling. A little bit of drilling. Yeah. I'll do some drilling real quick. So, this particular gadget we made the other day, it's not quite the right size. So we're gonna get it right now. Oh. All right. Put them safety glasses again. Since we're gonna be drilling. Oops. Wow, really? Definitely gonna need a bigger bit than that. All right. Okay. Uh-oh. It ain't like that. Yes, it is. My battery just died, people. Charge it. All right. Charge this battery while I use the other one. All right. Okay. Fit all the way up on there. So I gotta drill out a little more. A little bit more. Just a little bit more. Whenever you're drilling stuff like this, go step by step, go size by size. Don't ever skip. You don't want to make your hole too huge when you really don't need to, you know. You don't need to make your holes any bigger than what they really need to be. Everybody probably went to bed on me by now. All good though. All right. Got that. Perfect. Now this will work. Sweet. Look. Awesome drill bit set. Warrior. This came straight from Harbor Freight. Can't beat it. I love this drill bit set. Check it out. And it's got everything in it, man. It's awesome. I love this set. Really nice. Best investment, man. And look, it even comes oiled up. Look at the oil in it. Let's see if y'all can see the oil in it. But yeah, it's got oil in it, man. Comes oiled up. Harbor Freight drill bit set. Don't ask me what I paid for it, but it wasn't a whole lot. I know that much. It wasn't a whole lot. Definitely worth it for sure. Screw that in. Probably put some Teflon tape on that. Oh. Next. Gear oil. Waterproof. Is it weatherproof? Heat resistant. That's the question. It's on a dry surface, so this will work. This will work. All right. All righty. All right, so I need to put that on with my Permatex. There we go. I should have a gasket down here somewhere. Right there. Two nuts that go on here. It's the weirdest thing. Do not understand why they put all these different size bolts on this car like this. Yeah. Okay. Ah. Whew. Yeah, it's smoking in here, y'all. It's pretty hot. Pretty hot. So I don't know. I'm gonna show y'all what I'm doing here. So that's the old EGR port. Yeah, that's the old EGR port right there. This right here is an EGR block off plate me and my brother made. So you just slide it over like that. And or either way, other way too. That works too. That'll probably actually work better. I'm gonna do it like that. How about that? You know how it's showing that right there. So now I'm gonna flip it. Covers the whole thing. So I think it's pretty neat, man. A little nice clean setup there. You know, that's all you need, you know. That's definitely all you need for sure. So so yeah, man, that's basically that's it. That's what you want. That's what you need, man. And I just thought about something. I don't have this piece. It's in my pickup truck, but I won't be driving this nowhere anyway, so it is what it is. So that can this has to set up and all that stuff, so I can put that on probably tomorrow or something. Maybe in the morning before we go to the car show. I don't know yet. We'll see. But yeah, so that's basically my EGR block off plate there. Put that sucker on just like that. Put a little Permatex on it, on behind it in the gasket. Done deal. Yeah, man. Clean little block off plate. Why not? You know? Clean little block off plate. So I guess we can just do the Permatex around the ports like so. Like that. Actually, I should have just put it around the gasket. That probably would have made more sense. Duh. So I'm going to set it like that or like this. Let's set it this way. Whoa. Where is my... Oh, I don't know where it is. Man, 11:34. I thought it was later than that. Oh. Not that I want it to be, but... Oh! Thought I had the stag on top. Oh, I left it over here. Oh, imagine that. Hey, quick little advice, man. When you use your Permatex, you see how you got all that stuff around the edge and all? Keep it from drying up, man. Just simply wipe it off. You know, just wipe it off, and that way your top don't get stuck to it and stuff like that, and then don't dry up on you, you know, stuff like that. So I always like to clean the area off real good, you know. Then when you put the top back on, it won't get stuck. You won't be able to not get your top off your Permatex, and you really need it. And it's like, man, I can't get the top off. Well, if you had cleaned it, you could have got it off. And trust me, I used to be one of those people. That's why I'm telling y'all what I'm telling you. You learn these things from doing it. For sure, you learn it from doing it. That is what you do. Okay. tighten this up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Smash this down. Smash that down. All right. As my brother would say, beautiful. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. All right. All right. Brother would say, beautiful. 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 Crazy. The dude's a nut. He's a nut job. That's all right. He's a good guy. Smart and knows his shit. So all right, man. He's tight. All right. That's in there. It's on there, nice and tight. Okay. Oh, I got a freaking. Crescent wrench will probably get it. Teflon tape, anyone? Yeah, right here. All right. Run to the van real quick and get some Teflon tape. I mean, crescent wrench real quick. That's nice. 0. I'm fresh out. Okay. 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 Now, all right. So we got that in. Got that bad boy installed. Nice clean look. I love the way that looks. It came out great. That is nothing but a piece of aluminum. He had laying around the shop, and we, of course, I drawed it out and everything, and he cut it. And then drilled holes and shit, and boom. Then next we got that nut I was telling you about. We welded a plug in it, so that way it can't nothing get through it. And then it screws into the intake manifold. I'm gonna put some Permatex. I'm gonna put some Teflon tape around this, and then tighten this bad boy into this right here. There's a port right there. So I'm gonna tighten that up, and then the EGR system will be completely blocked off, y'all. So if you want to, if you want to do this, it's simple. You just take your, compression nut off your EGR tube going down the exhaust. Make you a plug, put your plug in there, weld it up, and then make you a block off plate for the EGR, and then bam, your EGR system has been deleted. Woo! And of course, block off all your vacuum lines that went to your EGR diaphragm, stuff like that. And then that bottom nipple on the throttle body that I just showed y'all, you need to block that off too, so you don't cause any vacuum leaks, of course. Oh, what? Teflon tape on this bad boy real quick and screw this in. Drop that one more time. All right. Shoot. All right. Put them on tape. And screw this right up in here, like that. And I'll tighten it down. You see that? And screw that right on up in here. And it's smoking up in here. It's all good. All right. And you take this, if this crescent wrench will fit it. Hope it does. There we go. Take that, I'll tighten it down. Ooh. Ah. Put it down like this, I guess. Tighten it down. Don't think that's going anywhere. Do not think that is going to budge. Nope, that don't even fit it. It's a big boy. Good thing I got this big old crescent wrench. All right. I don't think that bad boy is going anywhere, y'all. So, yeah. I don't want to mess my seat up either. Mashing my seat down. That didn't hurt it. Good. We didn't hurt it. We didn't hurt it. Which is good. All right. Whew. Bang, dang, we do. Alrighty. I think we're about ready to install this intake. I hope. We got that on. Lock off system's on. Just gotta drop it back on here now. Guess I'll leave that on here like that, I guess. Where did that go? One of these came up and met. Oh, that came off of there. Okay. All right. There is my headlight. I'm gonna need that. Oh, there it is. If it was a snake, it surely got me for sure, y'all. Oh. Oh. That goes there. That goes. Wait a minute. Is that cool? Is that cool? Hmm. Gotta be a reason why. We'll look into that a little later. And that should be our culprit to why coolant temp sensor gauge ain't working. All right. Drop this intake on here. Then we gotta put that gasket on here. All right. Wipe this off real quick. All right. All right, that comes up, and then take this one to the bottom of the, and that went to the EGR. So we can run that off. I guess this came up between the plenum. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Make sure we got all this stuff that comes up between here. That goes down below. All right, let's go, go, go. Oh, okay. New gasket on here. Whoa, that's gotta come up. All righty. New intake gasket. I'm in here by myself. Sorry. Be a good video to share with the other people. What in the heck? Get your butt out of the way. Oh, I guess it does go this way. Yep. Only go one way. So, all right, so I'll show y'all something real quick. Oh, so this intake manifold gasket only goes on one way. So that's the way it goes. You notice all the bolt holes line up. Take this off my head and show y'all. Yeah, notice all the bolt holes line up there. Now, if I take it and flip it over, and when I try to center it, notice that the bolt holes do not line up. You try to center it on one bolt hole, and it does not line up. See that? So you can't get this wrong. So I'm gonna center this up on the center bolt like you normally would, like right there. So the center bolt is centered, and then the rest of them, look at the ports and look at the other bolts. It's cutting part of the ports off, and it don't even line up all the way. So you can't put this on wrong. So it only goes on one way. So if you put this thing on and the car is not performing good, running like crap, 9 times out of 10 you got that gasket on backwards. Oh. All right. Okay, set this log down. Oh, I got permatact all over this thing. Shame on me. Oops. What is wrong with you, man? Can't be getting stuff all over the masterpiece. Oops. Sorry, it was easy to come off. That's a good thing. It's not permanent, for sure. All right. shoot. Wait a minute. Yeah, that goes up here. There we go. Where is the tank gasket? Line him up. There it is. There's the plug and the bolt. All right. All right. I'm trying to line. Oh, I'm trying to line one bolt up. I'm going to keep this intake manifold gasket centered. Line in. Best thing to do is probably line these end bolts up. Oh. Where the heck to put these bolts? Put them over on the car. Oh, wait. Need that. Oh, can't see nothing now. There we go. All right. I think we got her lined up, ladies and gents. All right. So the gasket is centered. Wow. I tell you, they surely didn't leave us no room to work on this thing. Anybody with big hands is pretty much out of the deal for sure. It's like, yeah, you ain't working on that. Your hands are way too big, homie. Your hands are way too big, homie. Oh. Okay. I think we got everything. It's gonna look good under here. It's gonna look great under here. Now, since we got all the pieces to the puzzle now, run them down a little bit. Whoa. Oh, my goodness. I need that some more. I am going down to the store and get me a cold fucking drink. What I don't do. Oh, yeah. All right. All right. Come on, get on there. Get on there. All right. Oh, oh. Almost. That was close. That was too close for comfort. All right. All right, everyone. give you a general idea what the intake looks like with it on there. Haven't put the throttle body, nothing on that, but now it matches the valve cover. It's nice and shiny like the valve cover. Yeah, got the intake on there, man. EGR block offs on there. A little plug in the side there. Ready to rock and roll. All right, well, I'm not gonna hold y'all up too much longer. I'm probably gonna throw the throttle body and stuff on here, get all the brackets and stuff put back on, and then bolt everything up. I still got to put the vacuum tee in there. I got that home. That's at home in my pickup truck. Go figure. So yeah, I got to put that in, and then once we do that, we're good to go. So thanks everybody for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Sorry for the fan noise, but man, it was shoot, it's super hot in here, man. I got fans going over there. So thanks everybody for tuning in. Appreciate y'all. I might do a live tomorrow, just depending on what we got going on. We're supposed to go to a car show in the morning, so I don't know what that's looking like right yet. So, all right, y'all. Well, appreciate each and every one of you as always. And again, thank you so very much for coming to hang out while I spent, over an hour putting this taking the intake off and installing a new one. So, thanks, guys. Appreciate y'all 100%. And again, that's what it looks like now. So. It's all pretty looking. So, heck yeah, dude. So, thanks, man. Appreciate each and every one of y'all that came on and hung out with me tonight. Appreciate y'all as always. And catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace out, man. Y'all stay blessed. I hit the wrong button. My bad. Peace out, y'all. Stay blessed.